Rocket, lay down. Rocket, lay down. No, lay down. Having a dog is worse than having a baby. Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this week's video, I am going to talk about my 2020 gaming streaming setup. And it's going to be a little bit different than most people's just because, as I've said in other videos, I don't have a gaming PC. I use a MacBook Pro and my Xbox. Let's hop into it and I'm going to show you guys what I do and what I use and how I do it. My desk setup is currently like this. I've got my Scarlett microphone that I bought with my Focusrite interface, and I've got this on-stage drum microphone stand. Until I can get an actual arm for my computer desk, this is what I've got to use for now. Then here is my 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro, as well as it's just a Samsung curved monitor. It's nothing fancy, it's not 4K or anything. I do want to upgrade that at some point, but it works for what I need it to. And since the new MacBooks only have the USB-C ports now, I had to buy a few adapters as well as a USB hub, and I'm going to show you those right now. So I had to buy a couple of these. Everything that I'm showing you will be in the description below if you're interested, and I will not make any kind of money from it, but I'm happy to help any way that I can. So these are USB-A, I think, to USB-C adapters, and that makes it to where I can plug in a regular USB into this so I can plug it into my computer. And then this over here is a Peugeot adapter. The only bad thing I have about this is it takes up 2 USB-C ports and it kind of covers my headphone jack. But that's fine. I don't really use my headphone jack. That's my only complaint about it. And then it has the HDMI port on this side. Then it has a charging port right here. It has this guy. It has a USB port, then USB-C port, I believe. I can't see. I forget. And it has an SD card reader. And then it has a micro USB card reader. Okay, so that was my MacBook and my monitor and my microphone and my adapter, and there's a couple other things I'm going to show you that you kind of need just because, like I said, I'm not using a gaming PC. I am using a MacBook Pro, so we're going to hop into it. Okay, so this is pretty inexpensive. It's an HDMI video capture card, and this allows me to plug in my Sony a6100 as a webcam, and I'm pretty sure Sony just came out with a software that you can actually use all Sony cameras as a webcam via Wi-Fi, and I actually bought this before that was enabled, so I'm not sure how that works. So if that works any better, I urge you to go ahead and do that, and it'll save you $30 just because this capture card was $30, and then the cable itself was like $5 or $6, I think, so it'll save you $35 if you do have a Sony camera and you can use it as a webcam via Wi-Fi. Again, I'm not sure if that works for all Sony cameras, but I know it works for at least the newer ones. So if you do have a Sony camera, I urge you to check that out before you buy the video capture card or the mini HDMI cable. But I do use a Sony a6100, and then I've got a dummy battery that I can plug in, that way it doesn't ruin any of my good actual batteries. And then I've got the mini HDMI with the capture card, and I just plug it in to one of the USB ports. And then I've also got, it's kind of bright, I've got this light up here that I actually bought on Amazon. And again, I will put all links to everything that I've bought. This light was pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $30. And then the stand that it's on, I want to say the stand that it was on was like maybe like $20, 25 maybe. And it came with the Monopod. And I did have to buy a L bracket for the desk mount, so you'll need one of those again, and that I think that's $20 as well. But they do make other lights with brackets, but they're a little more expensive, so I kind of pieced mine together and it ended up being a little bit cheaper. And a lot of the like Elgato stuff was out of stock because 2020 was a thing, and a lot of people started streaming, myself included. So yeah, I did piece my stuff together individually. So if you guys are interested, that will be in the description below. And I've also got this, I forget the name of this. I will put this USB hub in the description. This has 7 ports, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. This has 7 USB ports plus a charging port in the front. So that USB hub comes in handy in case you need to plug in your mouse, your keyboard, or a camera, or anything that needs to be plugged in via USB. And I've also got one of my personal favorites that I use for streaming is my Elgato StreamDeck. I also use it for photography and videography editing, and I did make a video about that if you're interested in watching it. I will put that in the link. I will put that at the end of the video, or maybe, I don't know if the cards are still a thing at the top, but if the cards still work, there will be a card at the top of this video. So I've showed you the StreamDeck, the microphone, the computer, the lights, my monitor, my webcam that I use, my adapters, and now I will show you my interface that I use. Okay, so here is my Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett interface, and it's got 2 microphone ports or 2 instrument jacks, which I don't play instruments, so I use them as my microphone jack. And then it's got the direct monitor, so I can control my volume for my speakers, and then my headphones with the headphone jack, and then the phantom power for the microphones and stuff. I know this bracket right here is nothing to brag about, but I made this at work. This wasn't a part of the desk, but I got tired of having my interface on top of my desk. It just kind of got in the way, and it wasn't in a good spot. So I made this bracket. It's gonna be really hard to see. I made this bracket at work, and I had it bent up, and then I just screwed it into my desk. And my Scarlett just sits right up here. There's a thing back here to prevent it from falling out of the back of it. Okay, and as I said in the beginning of this video, I don't use a PC to game. I actually use my Xbox, and I have it connected to my MacBook through an app on my MacBook, and I'm not going to jump into that. I actually made a separate video about that, so if you're interested in watching that, there will be a card, or it will be in the description, or it will be at the end of the video. So yeah, that's really all I've got for you guys this week. Oh wait, no, and there's more. There is more. I almost forgot. So every streamer, well, I'm not going to say every streamer, most streamers use a green screen for their streaming, and I've been using the newer, I think newer, I'm going to say newer, the newer 9 by 15 foot green screen backdrop, and I just had that on an actual backdrop stand, and it would get in the way because it was 9 feet wide. And I'm currently set up in my living room just because we did have a new baby last month, and my office was moved from upstairs to downstairs for now until I can get the garage renovated. And yeah, so I'm in the living room, and I'm right by the front door, and the green screen just got in the way of my wife going inside the house, people coming over, and it was really inconvenient. So my wife, for our 3rd wedding anniversary, found this on Facebook, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Look at it. You just pull it up, and you're good to go. So my wife was looking on the internet, and she saw that Elgato had a pull-up backdrop just because I've showed it to her before, but it was like $190 or something like that, close to $200, I think. And she was on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody was selling one for a super good deal. So she messaged them, and we went on our anniversary date, and she picked it up for me. Super awesome, and my wife is one of the best wives out there. But yeah, so again, everything that I've shown you today will be in the description below. So if you're interested, go down there, check the links out. Again, I don't make any kind of money from them. I'm just happy to help out any way that I can. I also want to say that I set my camera up on a Joby Pod until I can get another mount for my desk for my camera. So that's something I need to look into myself personally. But yeah, I hope you guys were able to take something away from this video. I hope I was able to help you guys in any way with your streaming. And again, if you guys are using a MacBook Pro and an Xbox or a PlayStation or a Switch, you can use those to stream with a MacBook. So if you have those and you need any kind of information, let me know. I can try to help the best that I can, because I've kind of just figured it out on my own. There were some videos that showed me what to do, but I just kind of pieced it together and experimented until I found a way to do it all myself. And yeah, so again, if you guys like this video, it would mean a lot to me if you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what your current streaming setup. I would love to know, because I do eventually want to get a gaming PC. So I just want to know what your streaming setup is. And I make videos here every Sunday, and I am thinking about starting to release a gaming video in the middle of the week. So I'm not sure about that, but there may be one this week. There may not be. I'm not sure. But I have been streaming on Twitch almost every day, so if you're interested in watching me and my son Gabe and my wife play Fortnite, we stream Fortnite almost every day. You can follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/JoshProw. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Have a great week, and just yeah, have fun out there, guys. I'm not sure how to end this video. I didn't think about that. You know, I just kind of wung this video. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And then I was just like, you know, 2020 streaming setup. Let's go. Let's do it. And here we are at the end of the video, not knowing how to end it. And yeah, I'm just gonna turn the camera off. All right, guys. See ya.